Hi, my name is Sarah Brockway, and I work at DeCordova Sculpture Park and Museum, one of the properties of the Trustees of the Reservations. Welcome to Artful at Home. Artful at Home is here to start you thinking with a story and to provide you inspiration for transforming ordinary objects around your house into something extraordinary. Our story today is In a Jar. Llewellyn was a collector. He collected things in jars. When he held a jar and peered inside, Llewellyn remembered all the wonderful things he had seen and done. He collected small, ordinary things, like buttercups, feathers, and heart-shaped stones. One night, the sunset painted the sky the color of tart cherry syrup. Llewellyn ventured down to the shore with as many jars as he could carry. A little girl named Evelyn was there too. Llewellyn scooped that cherry light into his jars, and when he was done, he gave one to Evelyn. Evelyn took the jar home, and to her surprise, it glowed through the night with the memory of that sunset. From then on, Llewellyn and Evelyn collected things together. They collected things that are hard to hold, like rainbows, the sound of the ocean, and the wind just before snow falls. They collected things you might not think would even fit in a jar, but somehow they did. They collected the wonders of winter. The newness of spring. And the long days and shadows of summer. Over time, their jars filled the walls of Llewellyn's house. But one day, Evelyn had sad news. Her family was moving to a new town. Too soon, it was time to say goodbye. With Evelyn gone, Llewellyn's heart felt like an empty jar. One night, Llewellyn lay awake. Falling stars glittered against the dark sky. He wondered if Evelyn could see them too. That gave him an idea. Llewellyn tiptoed out into the moonless night and collected a meteor shower in a jar. The next day, he prepared a package. When the box arrived and Evelyn opened the jar, the stars in the night fell around her. Evelyn knew just what to do. She collected the sounds, the crowds, and the bright night lights of her new home, and she sent them all to Llewellyn. And so, when the golden leaves of autumn began to fall once again, Llewellyn set out to collect a jar full for Evelyn. A little boy named Max was there too. Luckily, Llewellyn had brought an extra jar. Our collections are precious to us. Think about what you collect. You might go out and collect things intentionally like Llewellyn and Evelyn, or you might look around your room and notice collections that have happened just because you liked a certain type of thing. One of the best parts of collecting things is sharing it with somebody. How could you share your collection? In photographs? In a letter describing it or a drawing? Or maybe you could send them a little piece of your collection. It's always a delight to hear from somebody you love and sending something to somebody you miss. Might be a perfect opportunity. Well, if you do send something, let us know about it. I hope to see you next time. Take care.